Other news, the House will vote Friday on President Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus plan. That's according to Majority Leader Steny Hoyer. The president expects the package to pass by a narrow margin. One of the big questions remaining, though, the fate of the $15 an hour minimum wage hike, which is getting pushback from two Democratic senators. On the phone to discuss is at Bloomberg's Stephen Dennis. Hey, Stephen, thanks for joining us. Could the minimum wage increase, could it kill the bill?
Yeah, it's not going to kill the bill, but, the first step today is the Democrats are going to get a ruling they expect today from the Senate parliamentarian on whether it fits in the rules of this budget reconciliation process. That's been a vigorously fought behind-the-scenes debate. They're expecting a ruling today from Elizabeth McDonough, the Senate parliamentarian. If she rules that it's okay to put in, then the second fight is to get Joe Manchin on board and make sure all the Democrats are okay with this $15 an hour plan in 2025. The problem is Joe Manchin says he doesn't want $15. He's proposing $11 in 2 years, followed by inflationary increases after that. And so there's a big tussle behind the scenes. There's a lot of lobbying of Manchin. And we'll see where that goes. I think ultimately Democrats are much more focused on getting the overall package done. And if Manchin sort of sticks to his guns, I don't think it's going to sink the overall package. It's sort of more of a speed bump. You also have the House has to pass it first. And although everything is now on track to have a vote on Friday in the House, they have such a narrow margin. I've seen these big packages sometimes be scheduled for a Friday, and then 5 or 10 members threaten to blow it up unless they get a tweak. And so I wouldn't be surprised if that slips a day or two.
Right.
Ultimately, everybody in the Democratic Party, I think, knows they have to pass this package, or at least a version of it, to kick off the Biden administration.
Well, explain the sense of urgency here, because there are some federal programs that are running out just in the next few weeks. What is the sense of urgency that Democrats feel in order to get something through ASAP? Yeah,
so this March 14th deadline for there's a March 14th deadline for the unemployment extension. These are extra benefits that are given to unemployed people because of the pandemic, and those expire March 14th. They want to have this package at the very minimum signed before then, but preferably days before that, so states don't start cutting off millions and millions of people who are getting these unemployment benefits. That's sort of the hard deadline for getting this package done. It would be a complete embarrassment if the Democrats, with control of the House, the Senate, and the White House, and doing this partisan path, couldn't at least get that done. There is a big fight among Democrats over how long to extend those unemployment benefits. Some people want to spend some of that money on pension bailouts and other things. We'll see how that sorts itself out. A lot of other Democrats want to extend it through September 30th and not just through August, because they want to be on their August recess in August and not have to be worrying about another extension.
Stephen Dennis, we got to leave it there. Hey, Stephen, thank you as always for your time, for joining us this morning on Quick Take.
The biggest stories the moment they happen from around the globe. Subscribe to Bloomberg Quick Take now for insight in an instant.